We are in our happy place. We're shopping. We're here at Neiman Marcus on Long Island.
Yeah, so come along with us. We have a lot of shopping to do and a lot of events coming up. So we're so lucky to have some one-on-one time with iconic designer Mark Badgley of Badgley Mischka. They've been at the forefront of formal wear for 3 decades. The dynamic design duo Mark Badgley and James Mischka are partners in life and business. Their label, Badgley Mischka, has become a style empire. They're most famous for their dresses that go from the runway to the red carpet and can be spotted on superstars and style icons. We are so excited to be here with Mark Badgley. We are obviously such fans of your clothing.
I love this dress.
I love this one. And
You
your
look
shoes.
great.
So comfortable.
Thank you so much.
And just always, I don't know how you guys keep doing it. You always surprise us with something different, but for your fans, you never disappoint.
You're sweet.
30 years of doing that?
That's just incredible.
That's a long time in this industry,
Yes.
I know.
You must have seen a lot of changes.
A lot of changes, but you know, at the same time, there's a constant, you know, women, they just always love to look beautiful,
Yes.
feel comfortable. Glamour always works. James and I are a big believer in glamour. We do a lot of businesses besides, you know, red carpet evening gowns. Our teacups are glamorous, our fragrance is glamorous, our bags, our shoes. That's, you know, that's the thread that sort of crosses through all of our classifications of product, is that we love things that are glamorous and sort of hark back.
Now you just came off doing so much, but that's really forward-looking, right? That's what
Right.
we're going to be seeing later. So what was your inspiration this time?
Next spring, our inspiration was a trip to the Caribbean, and it was all the expatriates that, like the Claudette Colberts, that left the United States, left Hollywood, discovered the islands back when it was quite bohemian back then, and discovered the islands and brought people over to entertain them and dressed beautifully and put together these beautiful dinner parties, and how we envision them dressing by night. Still very elegant, but with a certain kind of ease that, you know, you dress on the islands, and we try to capture that in our collection.
I love that we see all these beautiful models on the runway, but you actually design for real women.
We
it's
really
not
do.
just the models that can wear your clothes and feel that glamour.
No, we really do. We dress for real women. Of course, our runway models are, you know, the nature of the industry. They're 100 feet tall and size zeros, but our fit models are mothers with children and with
Because we have hips.
with hips and beautiful curves and normal proportions. And so we translate all of our runway clothes onto beautiful women just like the two of you. That's why you guys look so amazing today. And that's what we do. You know, our clothes have never necessarily been trendy. We love clothes that have sort of a timelessness to them. At times it's worked against us. For the most part, though, it really works to our advantage.
I think you can't go wrong with classic, though. That's what comes to mind when I look at your clothing. It's just, you could have it forever.
Absolutely. It still makes James and I super happy when we see a woman at a black tie at a restaurant wearing a dress of ours that we love, that we designed 10 years ago. And that still happens.
Sure.
It's a real treat.
But of course, right now, we are really into fall. So talk to me a little bit about what we're going to find in the stores.
Sure. Our fall collection was very much inspired by form and line. We were very inspired by beautiful vintage Mercedes-Benz cars, a beautiful palette of all those really interesting saturated midtones from those retro kind of cars. And also we brought back a lot of tailoring. You know, there hasn't been a lot of suiting in women's wardrobes for the last several years. It's just been about the dress. And you know, James and I are all about the dress, of course. But we brought a lot of tailored aspects back to the dress. A lot of beautiful shirt dresses, coat dresses, beautiful evening gowns that have sort of a tuxedo look to them. The beautiful, you know, chiseled silhouettes, defined little neat square shoulders. And I think that's really fresh in our fall collection. There's nothing about the luxury of velvet. This is a velvet that we had stretch put in, so it just fits like a body glove, super comfortable. sort of old world charm, very 1940s.
And the off the shoulder with
We
the
love
sweetheart.
anything off the shoulder, yeah.
And that really can go for any body type.
It does, it's very forgiving. It's a little chiseled corset that holds the dress up, gives you a beautiful décolleté, and then a little slit. It's always nice to see some leg. The dress moves beautifully. And we're also showing all of our Badgley Mischka shoes today as well with the gowns.
I love those.
Shoes, man.
Those
are
I love them all. I love a sleeve. I always love a sleeve.
Well, sleeves
so.
are cool now. It used to be every dress had to be bare, bare, bare,
Yes.
but we find all of our young customers like sleeves now. It's not just about bare right now.
And on the black, there's an embellishment to the sleeve, which is so beautiful on the bottom there.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
special.
So that's like a statement sleeve.
It really is. It's all about sleeve interest right now. It's a beautiful bell sleeve off the shoulder, and it's touched up with black diamond and embroidery. And this is in a beautiful stretch hunter green crepe. It just molds to the body. Really clean lines. Super flattering, easy to wear.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like I go to so many, or I'm invited to so many events, and I'm like, how dressy is everybody going to be? What should I wear? And I feel like this dress,
It takes you anywhere,
Yes.
it really does. And this dress is super, super comfortable. We find our customer wants to look gorgeous, but today she wants it all. She really demands
want
that
it
she's
all,
comfortable too.
Okay, so to that vein, you've got the jumpsuit, which is amazing because for me, it's so comfortable.
It's so comfortable. We love a
so
jumpsuit.
comfortable, and it's
Yeah.
like a party in an outfit.
It is.
Especially this one.
This
I mean,
is a
this is-
jumpsuit on steroids. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
And again, it's knit. It's super comfortable. It's all done in these mini gold paillettes, and it stretches. And under the light, she just dazzles. I love this piece.
It makes me want to party.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, where
You
are we
would look
going?
great
it
in
makes me
this.
want to make New Year's plans, right?
Or Saturday night. What are you talking about?
Where are you going on a Saturday night?
I don't know. Let's find a place. Can we all go together?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm wearing
We'll
that
find a
and we're
place.
going out. It's fantastic.
No, that has YouTube written all over it.
Absolutely. But if I'm going to work, and obviously we need to get quite dressed for work, this is just such a beautiful line.
I love this dress. This is, our customers call this our Meghan Markle. It's been
Yes.
super popular this season. Again, it's cut in this stretch neoprene. It's lightly tailored. So it's tailored on top. It's a dress on the bottom. Super comfortable, flattering. Any body type can wear it. And again, it takes you anywhere, and I think it's super chic.
And I think it's great because you could wear it during the day, but then if you have to go somewhere at night, you swap out the shoes,
Swap
you put
out
on
the
a different
Those
earring.
shoes.
Yeah.
Look at those shoes.
It's true. Put on a great shoe, a statement shoe, or chandelier earring, and it takes you somewhere else. It's got a little bit of a tuxedo look to it.
Right.
So Mark, while we have you here, what are some like the best tips that you can share? We're going into the holiday season. We have a lot of parties to go to. When we're picking our dress, when we're thinking about getting dressed up, like, what do you think?
For one thing, James and I always suggest go for it. I think, life's gotten so industrial and so casual that we find women love an excuse to dress up again. And, buy something out of your comfort zone. I think that it should be comfortable, and it's also buy a dress too that you think that you'll have longevity out of. You know what I mean? Dresses are clothing should be an investment. I hate disposability in fashion, where you buy something and you wear it once and you never wear it again. Buy something that
wanna keep
evokes a
going back
memory
to.
and that you want to wear it over and over again. And what I love about this collection, this is not our couture collection. It's our collection assortment, which is the most important part of our business. And the prices of these pieces they're accessible,
The
And
shoes
they really
too.
are. And the shoes are too. Yeah, they absolutely are. Certainly, we do that $20,000 red carpet gown and expensive accessories, but all these pieces retail well under $1,000, and they still have a couture look to them.
They do.
Absolutely. Yeah,
They
it's
do.
just stunning.
What's your favorite
Thank you.
part of doing this for 30 years?
I think that you start over every 5 minutes. That's also the worst part about it, is you never really get to escape. I have some friends that design a product and they'll launch a new watch every 10 years. And they work on this one product and they launch it 8 years later. James and I, we do dozens and dozens of collections a year. So as soon as we're finished with one, we're late on the next. And even though it's exhausting, it's so gratifying from a creative point of view. And there's not that many industries where you constantly get to start over and do something that creative that really moves at that kind of pace.
Well, I have to say thank you because I love what you do, and I love that you make it accessible for people that have hips and also people that don't
Beautiful.
have $20,000. So I appreciate it because
Well, you look
it's
like
gorgeous.
$1 million.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. We love the creative vibes. We feel them, right?
Oh,
Thank you
thank
for
you.
spending
Thanks
time
for having
with us.
me.
Let's go shopping.
Absolutely.
More shopping.